EB2 or EB3? Will your priority date become current? What is the current wait time for your green card application? Well, all these questions are to be answered in today's video, so do not forget to watch the video till the end. Hello, Namaste, welcome to my channel. I am Pragnya, your visa and immigration guide. If you are interested in any topics related to visas, immigration, studying abroad, working abroad, roaming abroad, anywhere, in fact, if you are interested in going global, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button and I will keep you updated with all the latest updates. Today we are going to talk about the American dream. Yes, we are going to talk about green cards. Specifically, we are going to talk about employment-based green cards, the EB2 and EB3 categories. So if you are someone who is in the process of application of green card, it means you have some idea about what I-140 is, what I-140 approved means, what priority date means, what is the priority date becoming current means, then you will definitely understand the dilemma or this vicious world of EB2 and EB3. Specifically, if you are someone from the country India or China, then let me tell you, getting a green card is definitely just like winning a battle. I mean, the wait is indefinite, the line is so long, and it seems like forever till you get your green card. So let us not waste any further time and discuss about what is the current priority date for EB2, EB3, and whether it's a good idea to downgrade or upgrade and how things are working around. First, let us have a quick discussion about the EB1 category. It is also one of those employment-based green card categories, the EB1 category. And yes, they are the fortunate categories, as I tell you. EB1 category, it's current for all the countries, be it India, China, anywhere, it is current. So if you are someone who is lucky to have applied I-140 under the EB1 category, then I think 6 months is the maximum time. The only time that you will need to wait is for the processing of your green card. So EB1 people are really lucky ones. They have no wait times and literally their priority date is current and they can just go and get your green card. Now let us just talk about the EB2 and EB3 categories. Frankly speaking, I cannot categorize this video into two separate parts considering EB2 or EB3 because they both are so interrelated, exchangeable, and definitely when you are trying for your green card, when your I-140, suppose you are applying for it, then you must have also considered whether you should go for the EB2 category or the EB3 category. Technically speaking, when we speak about this employment-based green card categories, EB1, EB2, EB3, it is based on the as per the preference. So EB2 has a slightly higher preference than EB3 category. But ultimately, when it comes to green card or getting your green card, it doesn't matter. So EB2 and EB3 categories. These are the most unlucky categories of green card, I can say, especially if you are someone who is born in India or China. Yes, you must be thinking, what does it have to do with your nation of birth or which passport you hold? Yes, it does matter. India and China, being the world's largest populations, of course, add up to the largest number of applicants of green card in EB3 and EB2 categories. So obviously the wait time, the entire length becomes very long. And we will also discuss about what is the current wait time and what is the current priority date and when can you expect and other details about EB2 and EB3. So if you have been following the EB2 and EB3 category closely, then you must have already noticed that EB2 is currently slightly ahead of the EB3 categories. But if you see or if you have a look at the situation 6 months earlier, then definitely EB3 was moving ahead of the EB2 categories. But why did EB3 suddenly go behind EB2 category? When the wait time was suddenly getting shorter, why did it have a backward flash? Well, the reason is there were a lot of conversions, yes, or what you call porting. The EB2 category applicants started downgrading to the EB3 category, and as such the number of applications in the EB3 category suddenly rose and it went back. So now let's have a look at the current priority dates of EB2 and EB3 category. As I have already mentioned, the EB1 category is current for all the countries in the world. So what matters is the EB2 and EB3 categories, and specifically for India and China. So in the latest bulletin that has been issued by USCIS, the EB2 category priority date for India remains on 1st of January 2015. Yes, it's moving on a backlog. And the EB3 priority date for India remains on 22nd of February 2012. So yes, as I have already mentioned, the EB3 category is currently running behind the EB2 category. So now the big question is it worth downgrading it? So seeing on the current scenario, you can definitely say that it is not worth downgrading from EB2 to EB3 category because EB3 is already running behind. There might be some predictions by different people saying that EB3 might become current, but our predictions definitely say that until the end of 2022, EB3 doesn't seem to be moving ahead of 2012. So definitely this is not worth downgrading from EB2 to EB3 categories. Like I said, it is not worth downgrading from the EB2 to the EB3 categories, but is it worth upgrading from the EB3 to the EB2 category? The answer is still unknown. Every time there is a release of the latest bulletin, we can see that the final dates have been given. The final dates definitely depends upon the number of applications in each category. So definitely whenever a category has huge number of applicants, there is a backslash, there is a retrogression, and the priority date moves backward. So nothing can be told until the next bulletin definitely comes out, because once we have already seen that EB3 was running ahead and then because of the backslash it moved back. So yes, it is definitely not worth going into any type of porting or any type of changes at this point of time, especially if you're having your I-140 approved under any category. As usual, the wait is going to be infinite, but the advice is you stick to it. Now let's talk upon what will happen if you change or try to change. Let's say you are trying to change or downgrade from EB2 to the EB3 category. When we say change, it's just not mere change. It's actually that a new perm is being filed and the entire process is being initiated, with the only benefit that your priority date remains the same. And if your priority date becomes current in the meantime, then definitely you benefit from the same. And I don't see that happening anytime soon in the near future. But there is another scenario that might happen. Let's say you have downgraded from EB2 to the EB3 category and your downgrade has been rejected. What will happen in that case? In that case, I will say do not worry. Even if your downgrade to a EB3 category has been rejected, or even if your upgrade to a EB2 category has been rejected, in either case, if there is a rejection, then your original priority date in your original category saves. They do not cancel out your original I-140. So even if there is a rejection, you should not be worried about the fact that you have been rejected. Your original I-140 remains safe and your priority date remains the same. It's just that your change has been denied. So there is nothing to worry about the fact that your change has been denied. The other big question that remains in the minds of everyone is that can you shorten the wait period? Well, the only way of shortening the wait period is definitely changing your category, which seems to be very difficult at this moment. I won't speak about the process, but even if you change the category, the wait time is still very long for employment-based green cards. So it actually doesn't make any sense to change your category at this moment. And I would not like to give you any false hopes saying that your priority date will become current very soon. I don't know what your priority date is, but definitely the wait time for EB2 and EB3 is going to be really long, and be prepared accordingly. So whatever your future plans and goals, you have to align it, keeping in mind that your green card application process or the EB2 or EB3 category is definitely going to take some time. And for further details about what is the current priority date, if there is any advancement, if there is any retrogression, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will keep you updated with all the latest news. But till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.